if you look at the syntax, of the update statements. This is like I said, this is the basic syntax. If you look closely, you see that you see that you can set multiple columns at the same time. You can set multiple columns at the same time. So let's say can you see my workbench? My workbench visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's assume that who was that student? This Omo. Let's assume that he was given the wrong course, supposed to be data analytics. Okay. And at the same time, Omo is let's say the Omo's phone number is not this number. Okay. Let's say the number is supposed to be 080, which was written as 070, but it was written as 090. Okay. So two columns are affected here. Two columns needs to be changed. The phone number column and the course column. Okay. So like I said before, when you are carrying out an operation like this, usually you want to use the key field. If you are dealing with customers of a bank, for example, the key field will be account number. If you are dealing with students, the key field will be matric number or registration number or student ID or whatever. Okay, so that's what you use to uniquely identify a row. Use the key field. So let's work on that. Let's work on this. Okay. How do we handle this now? What's going to change? Set. What are we setting? What field did they talk about? Phone. One is phone. Set phone to
We're changing phone numbers.
070
356878.
Okay. Okay. 070-866-7452. Okay. What else are we changing? We are changing the course. We are changing the course. I think we said the course. Course is equals data analytics. Data analytics. Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
So you see, you can do multiple. You can update multiple columns at the same time. That's the point here. You just separate the columns, the different parts, the columns with a comma. Okay. So this part of the statement, this part of the clause is going to update the phone number. This part will update the course, and on and on. You can update as many columns as you want to update. Okay.
Okay.
But don't forget to write your clause properly.
Okay.
Don't forget that. Otherwise, you get unexpected results. Okay. So let's take note so that if the change actually takes place, we know. Right now, we know that Omo
Because
the phone number is 090 something, and the cost is
yeah,
MS. Okay. So after executing the statement, we will inspect again to see. The statement again has been executed successfully. One row affected. Okay. Say row matched one. So let's see what almost information is like now.
yeah.
You can see phone number has been updated and the course has been updated.
Question.
Yeah, somebody has a question?
I said interesting.
Okay, thank you. All right, so maybe I should give you one. Let me give you an exercise to do before we move. Okay, what I want you to do is, let me see. Okay. Okay, so what I want you to do, this data science here, this data science for Ojo Peter. I want you to write this data science in full. Now, this data science is meant to be in full. Okay, so I'd like you to update. Okay, my data is different from your data. Do we all have this? No. I don't think we have it. Do we? Do we?
No, sir, it's different.
It's all different. Okay. Read your first one. I think everybody should have that. Read your first row. Let me see. Mr. Stewart, please read your first row. Let's see. Let me see what. I think you got that from that Excel sheet.
I don't think I got it there. It's like okay, it's Thomas Paul. Yeah, the first one is Thomas Paul.
Okay. What about the second one?
It's Ito
and Juliet.
Do we all have Ito and Juliet?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now for Ito and Juliet, let me see Ito and Juliet. Okay. I don't want this English language here. Let's say Ito and Juliet is a medical lab science student. Okay. So you change that. I want you to update that. Then for the address, Ito and Juliet lives at
23 Airport Road.
23 Airport Road. This was written here. I want it to be updated to 230 Airport Road. The person that typed it made a mistake. So Ito and Juliet's address should be 230 Airport Road.
Airport Road.
And then her course, no, let's leave course alone. Her status should be pending. Yes, so let's work on that. Actually, didn't you update the second Thomas Paul, it located both of them, but it didn't update the second one. Why? Why do you think it did not update it?
Because we didn't specify the ID.
Not exactly.
Or maybe because the email address is different.
Yes. Because this second one didn't have that yahoo.com.
Yahoo Mail. Yeah.
Yes, it didn't find this at yahoo.com in this second one. So it left it as it is. That's why I see it doesn't have a .com. This one was just written like this. Okay, so it left it as it is. Didn't update it. Because for it to update it, it must find whatever you put here. Because that's what it's going to replace with this. But however, it found two rows that match this condition. Found two. Okay, that's the two for whatever. That's why it's saying here that I think there's a place it told us that two rows matched. That's why I was telling us that two were matched instead of one. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Is it clear?
It is.
All right. Okay. So that is the update statement. That's the update statement. That's how the update statement, that's how it works. Now, when you have to be difficult to demonstrate this one, to be kind of difficult because, you know, what this is actually saying, in fact, we cannot, there's no way we can demo this, you know. What happens is, if you have, you know, you can only, this comes into play when you, first of all, you can see that they are optional. Okay, it comes into play when maybe there's an error situation, or when there are so many different state SQL statements are running, different apps are querying the database at the same time. Okay, so setting it to low priority will make it to, that's where this come into play. Okay, if it's low priority, which means it will wait for some other higher priority operations to take place first and all that. Okay, so let's just leave it for now. Maybe as we move on, we'll get more conversant with so many other things in MySQL, and we revisit it. It will make more sense then. Okay. Let me show you something again. That let's go back to this select statement. Yeah, it's something I wanted to mention here earlier. Yes, I said, you see here, I tried to assemble of basically everything. Okay. Like you have to let calls, count,